Ladies and gentlemen, we're back for yet another interesting episode with Gina Howard, her new beginning story. The last you heard, she miraculously, right?
Yes.
Left Honduras and came to the Cayman Islands after taking some crazy faith, as her aunt said it was crazy faith, and she
Yes.
realized what crazy faith was all about. And today, this evening, you're going to hear more about Gina's life in the Cayman Islands. Last week, you heard when she landed, the first place she wanted to go was a supermarket, Foster's Food Fair. And today, we're going to hear how her life unfolded in the Cayman Islands. Gina, welcome again.
Thanks.
Let's get loud.
Thanks.
All right, so you left Foster's, you still didn't know what you wanted. You didn't know what you want to eat. So what happened after that?
We went home.
Yeah, okay.
The gentleman took me and said, "This is where you're gonna be staying."
Mhm.
And after we sorted that out,
Mhm.
he said, he took me to where I was gonna be working,
Okay,
and it was a bar.
bar, okay.
Yeah. And I look at it and I said, "This is gonna be temporary."
Ooh, God, Gina, you have some strong words, and that's your answer. Crazy faith, man.
Yes.
You looked at it and you said, what?
This is temporary. But I
Temporary.
said it to myself. And I said, this ain't gonna be for long because this is not who I am.
Mm.
Yeah.
So throughout it all, even going to a nightclub to seek the opportunity that you knew was out there,
Yeah.
you knew deep inside who Gina was.
Yeah.
And when you saw the bar, you knew it was temporary.
Yeah. It was just, I call it a temporary door open. Yeah.
So how long did the temporary last?
3 months.
3 months. That was really temporary. And
Yeah.
what happened?
Remember the visa was 3 months.
Ah,
So it was already, I was called it predestinated to be 3 months.
3 months. So
Yeah.
how did you find the experience working in the bar?
It was something new for me,
Mm-hmm.
but not unknown
Ah.
in the sense that
Mm-hmm.
I was actually working.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember I told you I had these traits of cunning people, especially men, because I had something against them.
What reason do you have against him?
Because of what transpired with my stepfather, that I felt violated. I felt that he took away something from me. So I thought that every man supposed to pay back for what he did. So I was on a revenge, looking to get back what was taken from me somehow.
And you thought just having revenge and then would fill that emotional void?
Yeah. Because I was angry. You know, like when something is taken away from you without your permission, it's like they violate you. They violate you in such a
They rob
profound
you.
way. They rob something. So now you become that's turned around in a sense. Then you become the abuser in a sense. Because then I became an abuser. You know, like basically putting these men in situations they were forced to do something that they didn't want to do because they were controlled by me. Like I have the control. Because when my stepfather did what he did, I felt like I lost all control. I lost who I was that day. So I was like, I need to get her back. I need to get her back somehow. So I took that path, and that path was very, very sad, very vengeance, very cruel to certain people. Even innocent people went down in that path.
Innocent men.
Yeah.
And
I hurt people with no remorse, honestly. Yeah.
Oh wow. So so we're in the bar. Yeah. And you're doing your cunning.
Yes, I took charge. Immediately I became the leader. Immediately I became the cashier. Because I never only took control of men, I took control of women too.
So you just took control of the people.
Yes,
Mm.
I'm in charge. I'm gonna do this.
Mm.
They was already there, the girls, but
Right.
I had an advantage over them. My
Mm.
English.
Your English.
So
By the way, I never asked you, how did you come about to speak English growing up?
my great grandmother never spoke Spanish and she raised me.
Oh.
I learned in Spanish as a second language in school,
Oh,
but at home
interesting.
it was English.
English. Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Yeah, so yeah, you took control because you were the English speaker.
because I go into a place and I study the environment, I
Mhm.
study the people, and I
Mhm.
realize where's the weakest point. So that's where I come and I fill in that point. And that's what I did there. I watched them and I said, okay, I see what's going on here. And then I learned the money like really fast.
You mean the Cayman money?
Yes, like I knew what 25 was, a 50, a 10, 100. I knew the value of each one. And the owner, he said, wow, he said, nobody had ever done that. Catch on like that quick.
Mm. It's all that entrepreneurial
Yeah, spirit.
dream and spirit. Yeah. Mhm.
That is when you're hungry.
Mm.
That's when you're hungry for more.
Wow. Wow. Hungry for more.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you push, you go to the limits. It's no stopping.
Mm.
Like the sky is there and it's for
Mhm.
you to go however you want to go, as far as you want to go.
Right.
So that's what I did there with him. I remember the first week because I heard rumors about him
Okay.
that he never paid his staff.
Oh, when you got here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That the girls start to talk
Ah.
and they start to say, oh, he don't pay, and so wait a minute, he don't pay?
Yeah.
Who he's dealing with now.
Right, right,
So I was like, he don't pay? But I didn't say anything to them.
right.
So I just made the week laid out. Friday came, I
Mhm.
made the count, I
Mhm.
count the cash, the
Mhm,
balance,
mhm.
I did my accounting. Because
What?
remember, I was in charge, I was this cashier.
Cashier,
So I
right?
was in charge. So I did all the balance and then the booking for him. Because my
What?
stepfather taught me those things.
Right.
So when I did that and I sit down to the
Mm.
table with him and give him the money, he said, the money is short.
Mm.
How so?
Mhm.
He said, yes, this is not all the money. Where's all the money?
Mhm.
I say, you know something? I took my pay. So what do you mean you took your pay? You're supposed to wait till I pay us. I'm not waiting. Because I heard rumors about you.
Oh, wow. You were honest and upfront.
Yes, I heard you
Okay.
don't pay your staff, but you don't pay me because I already took it. He said, that is stealing. I said, that's not stealing. Technically, that's mine because I worked for it.
Mhm.
I said, and I took what rightfully is mine,
Mhm.
and this is what's yours. Are
Mhm.
you gonna go about it?
Ooh.
And he was like, I tell you different. It was no. Nobody like you. I said, you ain't gonna con me.
Mm.
You're a con, I'm a con. I said, you ever heard real recognize real? But this is what's happening here right now. Two words are meeting each other. Ain't gonna happen. And he was like, wait a minute. He realized that he was dealing with something different, a different situation.
Mhm.
I was grateful for him.
Yeah.
But I wasn't going to allow him to take advantage of me.
Okay.
I wasn't going to take advantage of him,
Right.
and I wasn't going to allow him to do it either.
Yeah. Did you help the other girls while they were in the process?
No, I couldn't
Mm.
because that was their fight to fight.
Okay.
I had no time for them.
Mm.
I still here trying to get roots,
Right.
do what I'm supposed to do,
Right.
and focus on where I'm going. I
Right.
don't have 3 months. I don't know how long they go. I got 3 months to figure out
Right.
whether I'm gonna stay or
Stay.
when I'm gonna leave.
And you weren't going to leave, right?
No,
Okay.
so I don't have no time to focus on my friends there.
Right.
I can give advice, but I can fight.
Their battles.
No, that's theirs.
Okay. So after the 3 months, what happened, Gina?
Okay, after the 3 months, I started to think. I said, this man, I can't stay here. I have to find a way out.
Okay.
So I started to walk the Cayman Islands.
Okay. Walk your territory now.
Yeah, because I need to learn the place. I need to seek out the place. And I need to look for another door. So I'm looking. So I remember I was going into town, into Georgetown, walking. And I see this person calling me from across the street with his finger. And I'm saying to myself, that is how you call someone off the street. I'm not from the streets. So So I didn't go.
Right.
I ignored him.
Right.
But it stayed in my mind like,
Mm.
who's this guy?
Mm-hmm.
But I completely ignored him. So anyhow, another day I decided I want to go walk again,
Okay.
but with a friend this time,
Right.
someone that was already here that I
Okay.
met.
Okay.
She said, let's go walk. And I said, okay, let's go. She was pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
And here comes up the same guy again.
Right.
The one that I saw
Calling you
call
with
with
a
the
finger.
finger. And he pulled up in this van, this
Yeah.
DHL van.
Yeah.
And the girl, I saw the two of them talking.
Right.
I said, do you know him? Oh, yes, he's my good friend.
Right.
I said, really? She said, he said he likes you.
Mm.
I said, but I don't like him. I said, he's rude. And she's like, oh, you know him? I saw him the other day, called me with his fingers, and that was rude.
Mm-hmm.
I said, he disrespect me.
Mm-hmm.
I said, I'm not talking to this guy.
Okay.
And she's like, no, you should give him a chance. Maybe he would just anxious. And I
Right.
said, Anyway, she convinced me.
Okay.
So I say hi to him with that, but like this guy is something about this guy.
Mm.
They're not settling with me.
Okay. Okay.
So anyhow, I told him I was working. Sure enough, he showed up there at the bar,
Mm-hmm.
and he was there the whole entire night, sitting at the bar, staring me, watching me,
What?
and waited till I finished my
Your duties.
yes
Mm-hmm.
the shift that I had.
Right. Sure. Yeah.
So when I said, "Oh, wait a minute, I don't have no plans to go more with this guy. Why is he waiting? I have two other guys waiting. So what is
Okay.
going on here?
Okay.
I don't have no plans with him.
Right.
You know, I make the choices. I had choices.
You had chance.
Yeah. So that night I said to him, excuse me, you waiting for me? He's like, yes, I've been here all night. I said, well, I'm sorry, because I'm not going away with you tonight.
Mm.
He seemed disappointed and he left.
Okay.
I thought he wasn't going to come back.
Mm.
So I went with the person who I choose I was going with to
Okay.
go have my fun with.
Right.
So I went with him, but then this guy keep coming. He keep coming, persistent every night. So then by this time, my time run out,
Okay.
So then I was talking to other people, trying to feed them out
Okay.
to see if they would the potential door next door.
Ah.
But then when I was around them, saw the environment, saw how they move, I like,
Okay.
they're not the door.
Mm. Mm.
So the guy kept coming. So one night I said, let me go see what he's all about. Let me go check this guy out.
Right.
So we went one night, I went with him one night. And that was the end of that. That he trapped me.
Oh, wow.
That we hooked up.
No kidding.
No kidding. Hooked up. This was the next door now. This was the next door.
Wow. Sometimes the doors come in a way that we don't like.
We don't want it.
We don't want it.
If they're wrapping that it comes in,
Yeah.
we don't want it.
Yeah, because it's a package the way we want it, right?
Yes.
Mm.
So that's how that number door opened up.
Number 2 in the Cayman Islands.
Number 2.
And what did that door look like? What was behind that door?
He was the one that actually, my time was up. I didn't know it because this other person had my passport, tried to hold me hostage now.
What?
So he would then won't give it up. So I didn't know that my time was over. I went over my time. So this second number 2 door, he had influences. He knew people that can help me. So I said, after all, I choose the right door. So he went and got his friend from the immigration department and had her demand this person to give me my documents because that was illegal what he was doing.
Okay.
And he gave the passport over when they realized, wait a minute, she has no time. And immediately, because he knew this person said to him, don't worry, because of the situation that's going on, because this one tried to hold her hostage, is what out of her knowledge, we're gonna give her more time. Okay. So I got extension with my passport. All right. So now this second door said, in other words, you owe me. Some doors come with prices. And sometimes those prices are very high. So here I was with a decision to make, whether to stay with number 2 door or to go back home empty-handed. I was like, what do I do? Where do I go from here?
So I know how was your child and your aunt doing?
I was like the 3 months I was there, I
Yeah.
was always sending them money.
Okay.
Every week I was sending money, take care of her. So that's why I had no money. So now I'm like stuck in a hard place now, trying to decide. Part of me wanted to go home and part of me wanted to stay. Like I was saying, this is not it. This is not what I came for. You know, there's more.
Right.
But then there's risk I have to take again. I have to take another risk. And I took it.
Yeah. What did that risk look like?
Dangerous. On a lot of unknown in it, because I don't know this person. But here this person is offering me to stay by marriage.
By marriage. Oh, okay.
I don't know this person. I just met you. What, 19 years old? I was gonna marry at 19. That's not the plan. Plan changed on
Plan
that.
changed on you.
That was not the plan. My plan was me and my daughter living in this island and doing what I was doing back home
Okay. Which was
with the guys.
Okay.
That was the plan.
That was the plan. Okay.
No married, no husband, nobody control me, nobody tell me what to do. No, I didn't want that, you see. So the plan changed and I was like, but I have to do it because I have no choice.
No choice.
You see? Because I told him, I said, what if your mom, because his mom had a catering company, what about if she take up a permit and I date you for a year and then we see how we go from there? He said, no. He said that is not what I want.
Well, that's not his plan.
So now is what he wants.
Okay.
And I was like, marriage is a serious thing. And I've never been married. I don't know what marriage look like. I've never seen nobody model that in front of me. Wow. So how do I know how to deal with this? Right? And then I have a child that does not belongs to him. How do I fit all of that?
Did you tell him about
Yeah. Okay. How do I fit all of this? Put this all together? How?
Very interesting.
And then as I want to do other things. And I was thinking in my mind, once you marry, you can't do those things. You know what I mean? So how am I gonna do this? What does this look like? I don't know again. Going back to the unknown again.
Unknown again. Wow.
Yeah.
And you got married.
Yeah. I remember the day I was getting married. I got ready, half ready, laid in the bed and fall asleep.
Okay.
And someone woke me up and said, Gina, aren't you going to get married? I said, married? Wait a minute. Yes, today's the day. And my roommate woke me up and said, get up, you have to go get married. I said, oh my God. So I went and got married to this guy. And we celebrated some kind of how. And then he took me to his mom's house. That's when the horror began. It never took long. I went there that night, just got married, in his mother's house. His brother, 2 brothers were there, and the mother. And he took a plane and went to the brat with his former girlfriend and left me with his mom and his brothers on my wedding night. Okay. So from that moment, I said, what is going on here? These people are crazier than I thought. Wow. Yes, they were all naked in the bed and I was laying there with them. So I was like, are these people gonna abuse me? Are these people gonna do something that I started to have thoughts of back home.
Right.
What's
Right.
happening to me
Yes.
with other people.
Yes.
It was so weird. They were all in their underwears and mother too, brother. I was like,
Okay.
is this how the Cayman people do it?
Right.
I was like, no. I didn't know what to do. I felt vulnerable again. Stuck,
Yeah.
vulnerable, and crazy at the same time. Like, what is really happening here?
So what came out of that situation?
With them, nothing. They were just sleeping.
Oh, okay.
But I was totally late with my whole clothes on. I was like, I'm not used to this.
Right.
I just needed these people.
Right.
I've never seen them before.
Right.
Then I come and see I'm half naked.
Wow.
I was like, is this the style? You know? Is this the culture?
Mm.
What is this all about?
Mm.
And then the next, that whole weekend he spent in the bar.
Yeah. Okay, very interesting indeed.
So then I knew this ain't gonna be good.
Right. It's another temporary situation. But
For 8 years.
Ooh, that's a long temporary.
That's a long door. That was not temporary no more. That was years. That was years of torment and torture. That what that door was about. Ask me, did it worth it?
Yeah, was it worth it, Gina?
Yes.
Yeah, why?
Because my daughter, that door allowed my daughter to be here today.
Wow.
So anything that is valuable, anything that is costly, is gonna cost you. It's gonna cost you something. And she was valuable to me.
Yeah. So you went back for her?
Yes.
Yeah.
She was not a year yet.
Wow.
She was almost a year.
When you went back to Vietnam.
Yeah.
Have you when you brought her here, did you bring your aunt with her? No.
When I went back to get my daughter, that was a different situation.
Really?
Because
before you even get there, how did it feel going back, Gina?
Going back to Honduras was like, that was somewhere that I didn't want to go back in. No, but I had to, because I left something there very precious to me. So I had to go get her, because I didn't want my daughter to go through what I went through. No. So I had to go there and go face those giants again.
Wow.
But I had a surprise waiting for me.
What was that?
That was my daughter's grandmother had took her.
Oh.
And was having her over more often than I knew. So now she thought that I was not coming back because I was communicating with my aunt, and then my aunt would communicate with her. Okay. Because I never left her with her. I left her with my aunt. But both of them are friends. Okay. So she never seen anything giving it to her, her grandmother. Right. Naturally. Right. But she had a plan. Tell us. So when I went back now, I remember going there, they're all excited, and I said to my aunt, "Where's my child?" And she was like, "Oh, she by her grandmother." I said, "Well, I want to get her." And I saw this look on her face. And I said, "What is wrong?" Right. Is something wrong? Yeah. She was like, I think you're gonna have problems. I said, "What kind of problem?" "It's my child. I never give her away. I give her to you to watch." I was coming back. I told her everything that I had told you I have done. So what makes you think that I wasn't going to do this one? I said, "Come, I'm going to that woman's house to get my child." Wow. But I called my mom because I felt I needed backup. For some reason, my mom came in the picture. Oh, okay. My two aunts. Okay. And this other aunt, they wanted, I guess she knew what was going on. Right. She's not a confrontation person.
Okay.
So I had to call the fighters.
I love it. What you call the fires.
The fighters had to come into the
All
battle.
right.
Because I knew something going on now. So we went there, we showed up. And I said to them, I said, I'll talk. You guys don't say nothing, don't intervene. Let me see what's going on. So we went there and I hold the child and I see my daughter don't want me. The connection is there.
Yeah.
And I'm saying, what's going on? And her aunt said, oh, her grandmother said, oh, it's because you left so long. And now she don't recognize you throwing slurs now. I said, really? I said, but she's my child and I never give her to no. I never give her away. And then I took her. I said, by the way, I'm taking her home now.
Yeah.
So I took her.
Right.
And me, my mom, and my two aunts escorted me to
fighters,
the fighter.
okay, all
But they
right.
were willing when she saw them, because she know who they are.
Ah.
She know what they
Okay.
will do to her.
Okay.
So she never say anything.
Okay.
Right? She just let us leave.
Mm.
But it wasn't long after that, maybe an hour. I was at home with the baby and trying to,
Yeah, bond.
the bond in my chest. I went in the room and my aunt comes, she said, the police is looking for you.
Ooh.
I said, they who? The police? I said, what do what they want? They come for your child. I said, for my child? I said, there's something going on here. And they had these big old rifles, big old guns. And I said, I'm not going out there. I said, matter of fact, slam that door, close the door. My aunt said, you can't do that. They will shoot down this door and they will kill us all. I said, what? But I haven't done anything.
Right.
This is my child.
Yeah.
So then she finally convinced me because she's a Christian, she's not gonna fight. So I went out to the door and said, what's the problem? They said, we come for this child and they brought one paper. I don't know how she got some paper or that was fake. I don't know, I didn't saw it. And they said, and we are here to take this child back to the grandmother. I said, oh, my dead body. And they said, well, if it takes that. And I was willing to fight England. And my aunt said, no, you're not going to fight like this. Hand the child over. Because they will shoot up the house. Serious. And she said, this is not how you're going to fight. Give the child over. And that was the hardest thing for me to do. Because then I know how war was on. So I hand the child over.
Yeah.
But something inside of me knew that I was going for a fight. Because I took my husband, no, that was my husband, passport with me.
Okay.
So anyhow, they took the child, they gone with her, and I'm gone to by the fighters, because the fighters know that this went down. The fighters are done going home.
Okay, because they thought the war was over.
Yeah, they thought we
Okay.
won. We no need to fight.
No need to
I
fight.
gone to them and I said, listen, this woman took my child. I said, we need to go to court. This got to be fight by law. I saw the police come with one paper, like an order. I don't know if it's real or fake. I said, but I need a lawyer. I need to get my child back. So there's like my aunt, she knew the other fighter, she knew one lawyer.
Okay.
And she said, let me call her. She wanted my client. So she called and got the lawyer. And we went down to that courthouse, filed a report. And the scene report, I filed the scene report as a mother file. Say I trying to take her grandchild from her, that I'm unfit mother. So we go to court and fighting in court, and this one telling the biggest lies on me, saying that I went Cayman, prostituted myself, and that I was no good and I was the worst trash, that I didn't deserve to have this child.
What?
Yes. So then the court went on, and I saw the judge taking favor to her. And then the lawyer, that my lawyer, knew her because she was her client too.
It's a conflict of interest right there.
Because the client of another kind, witchcraft.
Okay.
Because she dabbled in that.
So
So then she was more in favor to her than me. So then I saw what was going on. So now I went to my nether aunt. Remember my cousin that was going to get married to the Cayman Islands?
yes.
I went to her mother.
Okay.
And I said to her, what can I do to get my child on Honduras? And she said, can you pause that? Can you pause it? this. So then my aunt said, just borrow her for the weekend, tell her grandmother that you're just borrowing her.
Right.
And that's what I did. I borrowed her, and next thing we were on the plane.
And you took her.
And I took her. And we came to Cayman Islands, and that was the end of that story.
Okay. And you formally got her
So with legal documents.
legal documents?
Yes, because
Okay.
my husband at the time put her in his name,
Okay.
and then we did the legal thing with immigration.
Okay.
She got this status immediately,
Okay.
and then she was.
How old was she? Oh,
She was
did she turn one?
no,
No.
she was like 11 months
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
right before she turned one.
Wow. So Gina, you had a long haul in getting your child out of Honduras
Yes,
and getting her to the Cayman Islands.
yeah, that was the goal.
That was the goal, and you
That's-
did it.
That was the purpose why I was here. For her.
For her.
That was the motive, I call it, the motive that drive me to go through all the things I went through.
All right. So then we'll hear more about how the journey unfolds now that you have your daughter with you. You have given her a new name. Your goal has been completed. You got
Yes.
you and you got your child out of Honduras.
Yes.
And you're here in the Cayman Islands. So we're
Yes.
going to hear more about life as it unfolded in the Cayman Islands and how you are where you are today. So ladies and gentlemen, this brings us to the end of yet another interesting conversation about Gina's new beginning story and how she had to go back to the beginning, to life in Honduras to get her child, and the struggle to get her own child out of Honduras. But she did. She did. Crazy faith, Gina.
Yes.
If anyone never knew what crazy faith was or is, now we know what crazy faith is. You're looking at it sitting right here, crazy faith. So, Gina, until next time,
Yes.
we look forward to hearing more about life in Cayman. Ladies and gentlemen, again, remember to share, like, and if you haven't subscribed, that's it. This is the 3rd week. Please do subscribe because we bring some interesting conversation to Let's Get Low. Real life stories, no fake. These are things that happened. These are things that are real. These are struggles that people go through and have gotten the victory. And we want to just share that with you so that you know that no matter what you're going through, somebody else has gone through it. And you'll find an answer. Because there's always an answer, right, Gina?
Yes.
Always an answer. Always a solution to your problem. So until next time, remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share.
Yes.
Let's get